Hello fam, my name is Kiahonfire and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today we have a new update. This is a hotfix for the economy update that we had a while ago, and there was a bunch of issues that they have now patched. So I'm here to update you about those. They've fixed a few exploits as well and stuff like that. So let's have a look at these patch notes, shall we? So we have PC hotfix 4/11/2020, so that's the date. If you're American, it's the other way around for the day and the month, so you know, so that's not confusing. But yeah, hotfix 2.1.1 balances fixes for the economy patch. So this one is a bunch of fixes that helps with a lot of crashing. There was a hell of a lot of crashing when they introduced this update, so hopefully that will help it go away for you so you don't have that anymore. They also fixed an issue that would cause the game to soft lock. Siege and ambient elder things will now despawn after leaving the maelstrom area. I heard this was actually a problem. I've seen a lot of reports about it, where they would stay after the storm or such, or people would drag them out of the area and then they could defeat them in different ways, much easier. But now they have to stay in the storm radius, so otherwise they will despawn. So now you won't have to worry about someone luring them to your base or whatever. That's all fixed. Adjusted placement boxes for tanneries, furnaces, delving and alchemist benches, so they should be a lot easier to place now. And they've also fixed some collisions with that and pivots for a number of building pieces. Now, if you didn't notice as well with this, before this update, the bows you would craft in the new carpenter's bench would actually come out with a lower durability, which is really bizarre, but they have now fixed that as well, so that's all good. And they've actually switched some things around as well. Glass flasks and coins are now crafted in the furnace rather than Tinkerer's table. Now, I would have thought the casting table would have made more sense on this one, because you cast glass and coins, right? No? I don't know. I thought the casting table would have been a perfect one for this, but apparently not. And then they have the adjusted inventory sizes, cooking rates, and fuel timers for tanneries and furnaces, which is interesting, so we'll have a look at that as well. So I was wondering what they meant by the adjustment of inventory sizes, etc. with these. So in here we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 slots in this one. Anyway, there was also heat efficient changes as well. So I was going to see how long it takes to burn on these as well, and how long, of course, each of them are going to be different because, well, one of them is faster and one of them is more fuel efficient, etc. So let's have a look at this one. I'm going to time it from now, and it's freaking instant. It's less than 1 second it took, but you can see the burn time is actually, I can already see that, is a lot faster. So when it goes back down to the bottom, I'm going to see how long it takes to burn one bit of coal. So now we start the timer, and let's have a look how long it takes for one bit of coal to burn. Now. Alright, it took about 8 seconds-ish to actually do a full burn of this coal here. That's not a lot of time at all, so that's really going to eat your coal now. Do expect that to do that. So I guess now this is going to be a lot more worth it if you want to savour your coal. So I'm going to time it again, starting now. Yeah, that is a lot slower, so that's going to last a lot longer. But again, your crafting time is a lot slower. Alright, so that's the time up. It took 2 minutes 20 to burn one bit of coal all the way down. So that's quite a long time for one bit of coal. And in there you can see we got about 75-ish there burnt up. So now if I was going to go and check this one, I'm going to pick up this one and see how long it takes for that to make how many in how many time. So wait for it to burn down. And then I'm going to stop it there, take that iron out. And then we'll start it again, see how long it takes to cook that down. How many we're going to get in this time. And boom. So in about 7 seconds, you're going to get about 15 iron bars for one bit of coal. But I imagine if you waited to about 2, if we waited the same time with the other coal, you'd end up with a lot more iron. So again, if you want your iron really quickly, it's still going to be a way better way to do it. But if you want to do it overnight and get more get more iron or more bang for your buck out your coal, then you'd be using the other one. So yeah, business. I do quite like the heat efficient furnace though. I don't really have trouble getting coal for it, so this one's probably my favorite out of the two. But again, it has its uses overnight. If you get loads and loads, this will be burning for a very, very long time. of course you don't want to waste all that coal at once. Adjusted the attribute bonus on the Eldarium armor set, so they've adjusted that slightly. We'll have a look at those too. Alright, as well for the Eldarium, you know, your delving, etc. We're going to go and get the best of the best out and see what this gets. So previously I do have the results for what was on the previous version at the best kind of value, so they've adjusted this attributes wise. It'd be interesting to see how that actually rolls from what it used to be. So today I'm going to be trying out the Frost Giant Garb, and we'll see how that goes. So, alright, so we'll make this up, so it should be perfectly easy to make via this, and here we go. Alright, so here we go, the armor is all nice and made, so here we go, bonus strength and vit. Now let's have a look at them now. So the attributes should be what they were previously, or better, hopefully not less. So it is a little bit less on the armor apparently via this version. It is about 3 points less actually. And then for this it's 8.6, so it used to be 8.7. So they've taken 1 point off it for this actual armor, but the strength remains the same at the best of its values. And they have removed all exceptional flawless weapon armor loot drops from the loot tables around the exiled lands. So you shouldn't see any more of that in the world. And they've also adjusted the vanity mirror camera. So it won't be a wink wonky now, and you should be able to see yourself properly. Also with the vanity mirror, they have, they've changed some things with the race. Will no longer restore default colors to the equipped armor while doing it. And re-equipping parts of insulated armor will no longer make the temperature debuff permanent. So you won't be able to go around with cold without no clothes on, you know, kind of thing. So that's not a thing anymore. And now repairing armors will no longer require paddings, which is great because that was a little bit unnecessary when they were included. And they've also fixed an issue that would prevent the main boss inside of vaults to spawn. So now if you're missing a boss inside the vault to be able to defeat to go to the next room, which has happened quite a lot to me personally, well, that should now spawn properly. If not, remember to say on the forums, you know, be like, hey, my thing isn't working, blah blah blah, you know. And they've also fixed an issue where temporary mod selection cannot be restarted if automatically subscribed to a mod and downloaded mods and automatically connect when ready options were selected in the mod mismatch menu. That should now be repaired. Also with UI and text, they have actually changed the vanity mirror a bit, so the subsection should now update properly when changing race. And DLC equipment icons no longer overwriting the resource ones. And they've also fixed that really annoying sound with the surge being ever present everywhere on the map, which is something I had the first day this thing happened. So I was like, what the hell? They've also done a thing as well. They've anti-Antimesh. They're adding that in for official servers now. So do beware if you do have a base below the mesh that you will now, well, potentially have problems because they're going to add anti-meshing in there, which means you won't be able to access your base anymore if you did have an under-mesh base, which, naughty, you know. But yeah, there you go. That should help because it will be on PvP official servers. That will be on another game mode such as PvE or PvP conflict. Well, this will not be enabled yet, apparently, on those servers. So only PvP official has that enabled. I do remember this will be coming to console on a later date. As for console, though, there was some good news the other day that they did talk about. They have actually found the issue there that, well, was causing you not to be able to play properly on Xbox. So they said they would update us within the week or two about that, and hopefully they'll be able to fix that up. But they've gone back down into lockdown over there, so it's going to be a little bit slower than normal. But finally, that is some good news we've heard. They've found a solution, so fingers crossed that update will come very quickly for Xbox. Apart from that, that should be everything in this version that to expect, and all the fixes that are now in the game. Hope you find this helpful, but anyway, thank you for watching, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!